Diversity! Diversity comes from the regional characteristics of the 8 Chinese cuisines, not to mention the influence of the 56 ethnic groups, each with its great uniqueness in terms of flavor, cooking methods, and ingredients. Diversity is also in the huge choice of staple foods, rice dishes, vegetables, fruits, and a combination of taste profiles that Chinese cuisine offers. No wonder some Chinese restaurant menus could be confused for entire cookbooks. So much diversity. Just at breakfast, you will need to face the choice of going for soy milk, all sorts of noodles, rice noodles, glass noodles, cold noodles, rice dishes, meat and vegetable options, Chinese pancakes, and so on. What a tough thing that is. I also love the diversity of sauces, condiments, oils, extracts, and spices used in each and every dish. There's even a condiment called 13 spice sauce. Yeah, hold on. Foreign people also love Chinese food for its weird options, like stinky tofu, weird flavor beans, chicken feet. Well, not all the time.
Special effects. Have you guys ever watched these incredible Chinese chefs pulling noodles apart like acrobats? What do I mean? Noodles being stretched out for meters, challenging all possible laws of gravity and physics, to be then pulled in boilers to create beautiful handmade noodles dishes. And even the crazy skill with knives when they cut basically anything in any sort of shape. From the Dao Shao, literally knives cut noodles, to vegetables, meat, fish, and fruits. I think they even have ways to combine paper cut art to fruit, making pineapple look like dragons, turning passion fruits into bananas. Well, I'm actually exaggerating, but you do get the idea, right? Or the way they do dumplings, with just few moves or one buns, pancakes, and all sort of pastry that sometimes might even take really interesting shapes. We see people eating mushroom-shaped buns or ChinEAT-shaped pastries or even little pandas.
What?
Come on, buddy. Nobody's really having panda for lunch. It is just cute rice dumplings created to resemble panda shapes. And with just a magic touch, creating all these beautiful transparent things. Maybe you have come across all these smoking dishes and you have probably thought to run away because of the fire. But hold on. Just another of their special effects to surprise you. Much more than the fortune cookies that you're used to eat. Different fire levels for different dishes. Sometimes slow, sometimes fast, sometimes just spectacular. Finally, I would say special effects with chopsticks. They can basically solve any sort of eating, cooking issue, anything with chops. You do need to practice though.
Food never sleeps.
Food here seems to have lost control of time. In China you could be literally eating 24/7 with no problems at all. If you ever got hungry at 3 AM in China, you will easily be able to find great food options in any of the city night markets. Trust me, you will not feel alone at all. And if you don't really feel like walking around at night, just open up any of the food delivery apps and yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, done! You are all set. Just chill out for a while and wait for the delivery to reach your door. Delivery bikes in China can go even faster than high-speed trains in China. Be ready! And if you feel inspired enough to have a cooking session at home at night, well, no worries either. There's always a supermarket next door that can deliver the groceries right at your door in that precise moment, making it possible for you to start off with your food creations. I would have definitely gone for a Waimai.
等一下我好像搞砸了这个，我从来没有见过这么，我真的没见过这种东西了。
What to say, this is really what makes me love Chinese food. Its contagious influence that it has on your life from the morning early breakfast, early lunch, early dinner, purposely arranged to squeeze in another food session sometimes between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. on the next day. Food sometimes never sleeps, and sometimes literally food never sleeps.
Legacy and tradition. People here enjoy different food for all different national and local festivals. Think about the Chinese Spring Festival, with all the eating from the northern homemade dumplings to the rice cakes in the southern regions, or maybe the glutinous rice flour dumplings eaten during the Lantern Festival, or even the delicious moon cakes prepared during the Mid-Autumn Festival. The feeling can be very filling. Not mentioning all the different food traditions linked with the solar terms. Li Qiu, time for eggplants and pumpkin. Li Dong, it is the term for lamb meat with soup. Li Qia, get going with eggs. Li Chun, get your fridge filled with radish, ginger, shallot, and so on. And all these beautiful food combinations and cultural legacies inherited for generations over generations. My favorite is definitely this one. Gan Maula, Dohe Re Shui. Tou Tong, Dohe Re Shui. Fa Shaola, Dohe Re Shui. La De Zi, Dohe Re Shui. Well, I don't know if this works all the time, but who cares? At least it gives you some time to hold on to, and we love that.
Atmosphere with links. What foreigners really love about Chinese cuisine is the atmosphere that it creates, with all the links between people, the food, and of course the environment. Chinese people love to eat together on a spinning round table with a lot of dishes. It brings people together to the same spinning table that always brings you what you want. Well, sooner or later. Sometimes Chinese people can get very sociable with the drinking, loud talking, big laughter. And sometimes they just go for the selfies. In English, we have a saying, sharing is caring. I think that Chinese food culture really embraces this philosophy. Caring about the person next to you, the one in front of you, and even the ones behind you. Just think about the way links are created among people by sharing not just the same table, but the same plates, serving the elders, helping out the kids by serving them food, slicing up things for the mothers, relatives, and friends. And of course, the drinking culture is a matter of atmosphere too. And when you drink, you better put the drink at the right height. No, not that high. And not that low either. You'll get it eventually.
People. Chinese people are generally warm-hearted and incredibly friendly. I've never felt away from home during my stay here. It's because of these same cultural ambassadors that foreigners tend to fall in love with Chinese cuisine. In some parts of China, when people greet to each other, they still use the very old expression,
Hello? 吃了吗?
literally, have you eaten? As a reflection of the importance of food for their daily lives. Chinese people, in fact, do also share a great passion in food talks. They don't just love cooking, they also enjoy talking about food, talking about how it was inherited for generations over generations. just be careful, sometimes the stalls can get very long. In China, you can find people cooking in almost every corner of the country. People love to cook here and it's contagious. You could even literally stuff yourself for free with food by trying out all the food that these artisans make by the stalls. Oh well, that was probably too much. People have a very close relation with food here. I met people making just that one dish for their entire lifetime. It's definitely a national pride and many people love to speak that out. Well, sometimes very, very loud.
来，3个美女这边看一下。
来了，有没有好吃的生蚝3倍鲍鱼？
好，熟人入口计划，走过路过不要错过喽。
The 7th reason to love Chinese cuisine is because everyone has got at least one reason to love Chinese food. And that's our reason.
I really like Chinese food because yesterday I tasted hot pot and now I have hot mouth, hot mind, hot soul, and it was great.
I love Chinese food because of jiaozi and because it's oily.
I love Chinese food because it's full of protein and it works very well on me.
I love Chinese food just because there's so many different types of spiciness and because of this guy.
What?
I love Chinese food because the richness of flavor.
I love Chinese food because it's so tasty.
We love Chinese food because
I love Chinese food because of Peking duck.
I love Chinese food because my boyfriend made me feel in love with it.
I love Chinese food because chendol.
I love Chinese food and I love Szechuan pepper because it makes me numb.
I love Chinese food because it's so spicy.
I love Chinese food because of Gong Bao Jiding.
I love Chinese food because of the variety.
I love.
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 We love.